Hello my lovelies and welcome to another plan with me. Today we are doing the week of January 21st to January 27 in my Happy Planner. And the kit we will be using today is this gorgeous kit from the FabPlannerPrint. Excuse me. And I believe it's called Planner Girl or something along those lines. So we'll just get started. Oh, they're there. So, how have you guys been? Been up to anything interesting? So, what's been going on here? Not that much the last couple of days. I've lost an impressive £6 this week, which I was really chuffed about. So yeah, the weight loss is going in the right direction, thankfully. Sorry, 21. So start as we mean to carry on is kind of my thing for this year. I'm really determined to sort my health out this year. So that's kind of, I'm starting with weight loss, and slowly once I start losing the weight, then I will start working on my fitness levels, etc. So there it goes on. So that was a really positive thing for me. What's happening with the boys? Tonight is film night for my youngest. So we're just starting with the date covers as always. So that could be interesting. It's his first school event, if you like, because obviously he wasn't at school to go to the Christmas party in December. So this is his first school event. And the only sort of thing about it being an issue is he is not generally the kind of kid to sit and watch a film. He wants to watch the film and he'll say to you, yes mummy, I want to watch that. And he'll be really good and he'll be sat next to you, and then he'll wander off and leave you watching the film on your own. And then he'll come back and he'll watch a bit more with you. And then he'll usually wander off and find something else to do, and then he'll come back again, and so on and so forth. But God forbid you should turn that film off so that you can watch something else. Because that's just a sackable offence to my son. You can't turn his telly off. So, although he's not sitting 100% focused on it, he is in a roundabout kind of way watching it, and it has to still be on. And if you change it, he knows instantly that you've turned his film off. And he can get quite funny with you. It's quite sweet, really. Alright, so moving on, I usually do to-do at the top of this planner. So we just slot these in up here. I believe this kit is still in the shop at FabPlannerPrint. But it is one I've had for a while now. I tend to, or I went through a really bad phase of, oh my god, it's a sale, I must buy whilst it's a sale. And what I ended up doing was buying so many kits that you know, that were for this kind of that time of year or whatever, summery ones, that I now have loads, or I did have loads of kits left over to use up. And I don't mind having kits left over and me coming back to them, honestly at all, I don't. But the only issue is there's no guarantee if you guys really, really like a kit that I'm using, that it will still be available in the shop. So I'll always say to you guys, like I am now, whoops, send that spinning off. I will always pre-warn you if it's a kit I've had lying around for a little while, just because obviously there's no guarantee that it will still be in stock. Moving on, obviously now we do our full box checklists. When Tony at the FabPlannerPrint first, oops, that is not straight at all, first started doing Happy Planner kits, she didn't include, do you know what, I'm going to line this up at the bottom because this is going to frustrate me now. Where I've lifted it back up, it's curled the sticker and now I can't get it to line up straight. And the whole reason for me pulling off in the first place is because it was not straight. See, look, I'm still not straight, am I? That is so annoying. There we go, that's straight. You'll get used to me. I'm really, really fussy of how I line my stickers up. I like to keep them nice and straight and in the lines and all the rest of it. I'm just a fusspot. I do have OCD. So if anything's messy around me, it's an organised mess, and it's that way on purpose. So yeah, everything has a place and everything in its place, and I know it sounds like a rant that your mum probably would have said to you when you were younger. It's certainly something I grew up being barked at, to be neat and tidy and all the rest of it, to kind of keep me neat and tidy. But I really do live by that tiny little bit of philosophy because I wouldn't cope otherwise. I don't mind a little bit of mess. I mean, obviously young children are messy, but there is a limit to what I can handle. And the reason I say that is because as long as it's clean and everything's accessible, i.e. you know exactly what's in said pile, I don't mind piles of things lying around. For example, a pile of paperwork that you know you've got to come back to, so on and so forth. I don't mind that. So on here we've got our full box and a Monday through to Sunday sticker and some half boxes and then some deco and a weekend banner. We will come back to that sheet. So now we are doing the full boxes. So we will come back to that sheet. Right, the dilemma I had with this kit when I pulled it out my folder is this full box. It's so cute. And I just had to use it. Which then left me with the dilemma. Obviously there's 7 boxes there. And then you've got what I call your theme sticker. But that said, I'm not going to use that one. Which does mean that box is a little bit longer than the normal boxes, but that's fine because I normally work with normal size boxes. I'm going to use that one as my theme sticker, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So, what am I doing first? First of all, washi. Now, if you guys have seen my videos before, you will know I go along now and alternate which washi I put under these boxes. Like so. It's just how I like to do things. So, if you guys are new to my channel, hi. Welcome to Glitz Planning. I'm a no white space planner. Just sort of pre-warn you, I'm a no white space planner. So I will literally cover the entire layout with stickers. So please don't be alarmed, and I hope it doesn't overwhelm you, but that is how I plan. The only planner I don't plan no white space in is my mini happy planner. That one is a white space planner just purely because it's vertical, and obviously I don't put that many stickers in that. I did actually purchase the vertical, sorry, my mini happy planner is horizontal, that's what I meant. I'm getting muddled. I did purchase the vertical mini happy planner this year, and my original use for it has kind of changed. I now don't have a use for it, so I don't know if I will be using it or not. So let's put the one down I said that was a theme sticker. You will laugh at this. I turn it upside down because it's easier to line up. Actually, no, scrap that. I'm not going to do my theme sticker because I'm going to trim this edge once I've got all the stickers down with this washi. So this is one washi choice, and this was the other washi choice I've got for this spread. Because I tried it the other week and I really liked it, and didn't do it last week in a spread, and I was like, I think maybe I missed that now, so I'm not sure really on what I'm doing. So I'm going to put the Planner Girl here on the Monday. As this is a birthday spread, it's actually my birthday on the Sunday, I'm going to put the little cupcake charm on there like so, and then I'm going to put, do I put the bow or the, I'm going to bring this little guy in, I think, for the Tuesday, just like so. Then I'm going to use the bow. Oh no, I'm not. Do I use the washi? I think I'll use the washi. Just really want to use the washi on the Wednesday, which does mean I've got a darker background with a darker background, but they are slightly different. So that works for me. And then I want to use the planner on Thursday and Friday, then the bow. I think that works for me. And now we'll put the bow in. Ooh, I love it. Really happy with that. So now we will go on to my washi choices. And first of all, we are going to just pop And the reason I did this the other week with the 2 washies at this juncture, I mean, theoretically, I could have used this washi twice. This thin washi, I could have used a slightly different colour, because I could have put it in there as well. But I'm not going to do that. Is I found with paler washies, where this planner doesn't exactly have headers, or that has markings as to where the headers would be, you can slightly see there. The black actually shines through the washi, and that just irritates me. There's no rhyme or reason, it just irritates me. So with using the skinny washi at this point, down like that, it blacks out the black basically. I hope you guys, I'm all over the place, aren't I, with this plan today? So yeah, back to what I was saying. Littlin's film night's tonight, and he's not getting picked up till 6:10, so we'll see how he copes with that. I don't personally think he's going to cope with that. Now, see, last time I did this, for those of you that are new to my channel, like I said a minute ago, hi, welcome to my channel. If you like what you see, please click like on the video and please subscribe. And I do put all the information in the drop down box of where these are from, the link to the shops for the main kit. If you guys want to know where I get my functionals from, or you want a link to the shops where I get my functionals from, let me know in the comments and I will get back to you. I'm wondering if I put the washi down here instead, it breaks up a little bit. But then, having said that, do I want to block out? Do I want to block out this with another washi? Because those dots are going to shine through. Do you know what? I'm happy with that. I think that works for me. So what I'm going to do is just run with it. If you guys are wondering what I'm using as a washi cutter, let me tear off this awkward little bit. It's just this. This is my Cricut scraper. And it works perfectly. Before I got a Cricut machine and before I had the scraper, I used to use an old points saving card that I didn't use. I didn't shop there anymore. I didn't shop there often enough to worry about the card. I think it was probably more to the point. I think it was an old Boots point saver card, and to be honest with you, I hardly ever shop in Boots because the products I used to buy in Boots I found cheaper elsewhere. So I'm really liking that. So now we'll go back to my headers. You'll get used to this. This is me. I do change things up a little bit every time I plan. So although quintessentially it will always be today to do up there, today down the bottom, I used to have littles in the middle, but I don't put my food in here anymore. I don't meal plan. Well, I'm planning to. I've actually had some custom inserts made. But as yet, obviously, I have to wait for them to be made. Because like I said, I'm doing my own I'm on a weight loss journey. And obviously my meals don't correspond with the rest of the family necessarily. So I just wanted to log what I was doing and my progress and everything. Without it really being in the spread itself, because this is my home planner. This is not just for me, although obviously it is for me to stay organised, but it's for me to keep track of everybody and everything that needs to be remembered. For example, school events, and everybody in the house knows that everything's written in here in regards to events and appointments and stuff. So if for whatever reason, touching wood, I was to fall ill and end up in hospital, my husband knows full well he could look in here. And all the appointments would be in here. Not necessarily on the days, but in the monthly spreads. And I you know, do make sure that everything is logged. I didn't actually film my monthly for February in this, or January. I should really start getting into the routine of doing monthlies. As if you guys want to see me doing my monthly plan with me's. You know, if you do, again, just drop a comment in the comments, and I will get back to you. You know, you guys, I do this channel so you guys can have some inspiration and see what I do, not just listen to me waffle on. So it would be nice to get some feedback from you guys. I mean, if you have something you want to talk about, want me to talk about, then, you know, leave a comment, let me know, and I will do my best to talk about that subject. You know, I do this channel, yes, I enjoy doing it, otherwise I wouldn't do it, but I do it for you guys, for inspiration, and also to show off the shops that I love. I always go to. Every now and then I will go to a different shop and try their stuff and see how I get on with it, and if it's for me or if it's not for me, you know. I'm quite happy to do reviews for people. You know, be warned, I am bluntly honest. You know, I'm not nasty honest, but I will be truthful. I'm not the sort of person to go, oh, well, actually, yeah, I really, really like this kit. I like how it feels, blah, 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 and, or this washi, or whatever happens to be, and then not like it. You know, in reality, I'm never ever going to purchase from them. I'm never going to use their stuff. I wouldn't do that to you guys. You know, I do this channel from the perspective of everybody. So looking at these, the thing I like about the FabPlannerPrint half boxes, and I'm going to bring them all in, is if I show you, hopefully I've got you in shot and it hasn't gone blurry, the borders correspond to the backgrounds of the full boxes, so I try and match them that way. So for example, I need this one in here. Now this quite possibly is going to go slightly over the top of my washi. Yeah, it is. But I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. That's what I'm used to. The idea of the washi is just to aid with so that one is just to aid with filling the gap. I don't, like I said, I'm a no white space planner in this. I'm also a no white space planner in my Aerochondron, and I can't abide gaps. I don't mind the gaps between, obviously in the Aerochondron you have gaps between your columns, which I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. And I don't mind a bit of white space round here, sort of thing. But the bulk, the main structure of the planner has to be completely stickers. The same as I tend to plan the same way every week. So I might move washi around, or I might change, like I said, I could quite easily have done double this and moved it all up. I could have given the spacing today and the overhang, I could have not bothered with that altogether, or I could have used that up there instead of them. So, you know, that might happen from time to time. That is quite sort of as erratic as I get. So I'm trying to match the backgrounds with the half boxes, as I said. I don't always colour block or anything like that. Sometimes I will just run with it. I'm not that fussy and annoying, I hope. But I do, there are slight OCD tendencies with how I plan, to be honest, which is kind of why. Okay, so which one's which? I've got two orange ones and I can't work out which is what. I'm guessing that this one is more for this page, this one, as it's got chunks of pink in it, and that's got chunks of pink in it, and then this one's a bit more washly bubbly. Washly bubbly. Is that even words? Washly bubbly? I don't think washly's a word, is it? So like that. So on here we've got what I call white space checklists, which is obviously you just don't have the background all the way across. A weekend banner in a different colour, some deco, some additional deco, some bow flags, some bilges, and obviously, like I said, what I normally use as the theme sticker, I just decided to change it up. And then all I've got left on there is Monday through to Sunday, which I might use yet, I don't know. Can't remember if I use them Monday through to Sunday. I don't anymore. I think I use checklists. And I think I use 2 checklists, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I'm just looking back. Oh, I do, usually. And this one didn't come with 2 checklists. Because it came with the additional half box. Ooh, there we go. Look, conundrums. Right, now I'm going to turn this on its side. Now, I really like... Sorry, this is really, really random. But I really, really liked how this worked last time. So, I literally, because it worked out the spacing evenly, and it actually, I think it ended up being even more white space, no white space than normal, if I remember correctly. So, get my Cricut scraper and just chop it off at the top. Now we will, I know I've left the little tag at the bottom. There is a slight reason for that, because I don't think I might butt up the washi I've got in mind for the bottom. So now I'm going to use what I wanted for a theme sticker. And the good thing about this now is I actually have something to line up to. I'm not just sort of guessing. So it does still leave a tiny little strip, but not much. See, I'm not worried about the bubbles up here. They're kind of match, so I might leave them actually. They don't look wrong. They are within keeping of this, but I might have to white that flower out. I usually end up whiting that flower out. So next, what do I usually put in? See, this I've slightly changed it. Like I said, I took the meal planning out. So now I put a this week or a to do, depending on what I have available. So I've got next week, which is no good to me, but I do have a leftover to do. So, okay, we'll just pop that in. Like so, and then I want a checklist, and we've got this gorgeous heart checklist. To pop in. So like I said, I now have 2 things to line up my sidebar with, because I've put that additional little bit of washi in. And it makes honestly no, it just moves it across slightly to where I would normally line it up, because obviously that's a little bit wider than the gap I would normally use. But it works, and I love it. And then normally what I do is I put to buy or buy. So basically these are little things that I've forgotten to buy on the shopping. Would ordinarily go in there, like that isn't straight. I'm sorry, that's going to bug me. And there's me bragging about the fact that I now had 2 ways of lining up and then didn't even bother to actually line it up. There we go. Now I know it's straight. Oh, move the washi cut over a minute. Now I need to think about this, because like I said, normally I have 2 full boxes left over, and I don't have that. I do have a mini one, there. So could I get away with using a mini one? Probably could. I don't always miss things on the shopping, so I don't always need the space. But you watch, this will be a week where I miss loads on the shopping. For whatever reason. No, do you know what? We are going to use the mini checklist. And we are then going to fill the space up as we go along, like so. Like I said, I used to put my meals in and then my to-dos, or this week. I never bothered to worry about to buy thing. Now, ordinarily these kits come with 2 of those little mini half boxes, but I do have a tendency of pinching one and using them in my mini happy planner, which is obviously what I've done. I've obviously had the mini happy planner version of this kit as well. But see, I could have used a white space checklist. Would that have worked? I've laid that now, so we'll run with that. We will run with that. Right, so I am going to white out at least some of this, because it does have a tendency to show through. My habit tracker. Oop, I made a right mess of that. Right, I think that will, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to white it all out. And there is a reason for that, because if I'm leaving the dots at the bottom, ooh, hello, what were you doing? If I'm leaving, I've got it stuck to my hand now, the dots at the bottom, then it means I'm not going to run washi across onto this bit. So I really do need to get better quality. Believe it or not, this is Tipex whiteout I'm using. And I don't think it's overly brilliant. It does tend to lift or not stick down or whatever. It's horrible. And if you are using whiteout, be warned, if you lift a sticker up that's been stuck to whiteout, the whiteout will come up with the sticker. Just a random things. Right, moving on. Tiny kits don't actually come with habit trackers. These habit trackers are from Mac and Grey Designs, and this particular sheet and how this is laid out was actually a custom order for me. And I believe she does do other custom orders if you guys are interested at all. So I'm just trying to line it up with the bottom line there with the washi, and then I know I've got that gap to fill in. So if I got a blank, I don't know, excuse me a minute. Oh, that's part of the plan. I'm just running away with that. If I put in, I could just pop in one of these, couldn't I? And as that's all pink heart background, we'll use the pink heart backgrounded. But I'm not going to bother to put, or shall I? Yeah, I'm going to put a washi strip in there. Let's see, I'll go for a grey floral. Alright, this is what makes my videos ever so slightly lengthier. So I'm going to have to slightly change things up that I didn't anticipate in the first place. Which is actually probably bad planning on my part. What I'm hoping now, by popping that little strip of washi in and then this half box. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. No gap. Right. So what I want to do quickly now is just to trim off this here. So it's all level and pretty and to the bottom. And now to decide whether or not I want to put washi in. For now, I'm going to leave it. It does look a bit odd where I did the white out of the pattern. But I'm going to leave it. Obviously, the dots are going to show through that washi. So that wouldn't be the washi I would use. But let's get on and put the weekend banner in. So now we have the decision of 2. And I don't know which one. Do we use the pink or the peach? Do you know what? I think I like the peach one. So, I'll pop this in. See, I could put it down there, covering up some of those dots, but I don't think I will. I'm going to pop it here, just there, like that. And then obviously we've got the deco left and a few bits and pieces. Same with on that one. But I don't tend to use the deco too much. So I don't really use the functionals either, but so as I said, I can always come back to the functionals that are on there. I'm refusing point blank to do anything on Sunday. It's my birthday. So I am going to move my days around a bit, I think. But we'll come back to that. So Monday, I'm going to get my nails done. So we'll pop that in. These are from the Geeky Planner on Etsy. Then we have a school event on Friday. So let's choose up the purple one. These again are from the Geeky Planner on the Friday. I meant on the Thursday. Because that's my son's film night. This little birthday cupcake holding Highland cow, it's called Hetty, is from Away with the Fairies on Etsy. And obviously I'm going to pop this on just randomly as a piece of deco across Sunday because that's my day. They're to use daily, they're to use daily, they're used daily, so are they. Don't worry about those. I really should have organised these a bit better. Right, so Superman pants for my son's habit tracker. Just goes there like that. And then on a rent due sticker. These I think are from I Love to Print on Etsy, and basically they are printable, and I've just downloaded them and cut them on my Cricut machine because I pay the rent on Mondays. This gorgeous little mini character here is Shark Mini, and she's from the Mix Match Planner, who I PR for. So if you want to buy anything from the Mix Match Planner, if you use the code Carly20 for 20% off £10. And if you pop Lauren in the notes to seller, you will get my exclusive little freebie, which if you bear with me 2 seconds, I will show you. There we go. And there's the code. And you basically get a little sticker sample. And that little character there is sort of my official, unofficially adopted Minnie character from her shop. Which is obviously Minnie in her pyjamas in a coffee cup, which kind of sums me up in the mornings, to be perfectly honest. And you will get a free die cut if you spend over £15. Let's see if I can find those for you. So that's the coffee one. And then this one is the tea one. And you just, again, next to my name, just write tea or coffee. And then she'll send you whichever one it is you want. So this little character is from the Mixed Match Plan again. This is Floss, and this is Back to School Floss. And this always just gets popped here on a Monday. Then this is Shopping Minnie. And I usually do my shopping on a Wednesday, but that could possibly be moving, I don't know yet. So we'll just pop her in on that day. Moving on, these weight stickers are from Notes and Clips, who I found on Etsy. I've only ever ordered from them once, has to be said. And just conveniently fills a whole quarter box. I'll do that on a Wednesday. I did order something else from her, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. But I did order a few stickers from her, and they're really nice stickers. They are really, really nice stickers. I've just ended up acquiring stickers from elsewhere. So that's the reason. Okay, this lovely character here is the Chibi Girl, who's a hand-drawn character by Tony at FabPlannerPrint. And she's basically my character for my Happy Planner. And then you'll find that I use her both for coffee on a Monday and for Thursdays for my planning, because I plan on Thursdays in this planner. So she's just going to sit up here on Monday, like so. Talking of the planner one, this is the planner one, and then she just gets put on Thursday because that's when I plan in this planner. Moving on, this is 1 o'clock Minnie, and for obvious reasons it's going to be going on my birthday. I don't intend to do anything that day, so I'm just going to relax. In fact, I do have a use for some of the script functionals this week. So moving on, this is my Change the Kitty litter, and I always do that on a Saturday. The big weekly, obviously I pick it out every day, but big weekly. These are from Your World of Colour on Etsy. And then all I've got to do is decide what day, as it's my birthday, I'm going to be doing, moving all those out the way, things. So, like I said, relax, can go up there. So what day am I going to do my cleaning? I don't know. Actually, I think I might just move it to the Saturday. Depends whether or not I end up going out, but that's okay. So I'm just going to pop clean up here, and then for cleaning, this is Mallow, who's a hand-drawn character by the Mixed Match Planner again. And I just absolutely adore these. So the day for making sure all the rubbish is out is that day. Obviously I put the bin out as and when it needs doing, and obviously I do the dishes and everything, but I just like to put lots of little different character stickers to represent that that's the day I am scrubbing the house. Don't necessarily have to have any sort of specific meaning. Like, I've run out of Hoover ones on here. That's just, like I said, I'm just generally tidying. Although I do use the car wash ones to represent I'm washing the car, which will be going in for the week we're on. Spread. Okay, look, there's a Hoover one on here. So there's no sort of rhyme or reason. It's just I put lots and lots. Normally, like I said, on a Sunday, but I intend to have that Sunday off. Just to represent that that is my housework day. That I am going to do laundry, etc. on that day. Although I think I actually ran out of laundry stickers per se. Which is really frustrating because I hadn't even noticed I'd run out of laundry stickers. Which now makes me wonder if I bothered for this week. Oh, I did. I have got some additional ones somewhere. Looking at what I need to do. So Wednesday, I do need to make a note of the fact that the car is going in for MOT. Not mine, the husband's car is going in for MOT. So what I'm looking for now is, where did I put the functional sheet? Came with the kit. We have already lost a sheet. There we go, peeps. It's there. I'm just going insane. So, what do I want? As it's a bill as such. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pop that up there on Wednesday. Like that, right at the top. Like so. And then for this week, I think we are going to write in just plain old boring black. So, what did I say? So that's MOT, see it. That's nail appointment, Kim. And I usually get there for 9:30. That one. And then school event I've got to write in is junior film night. Like so, and that is pretty much it for the week. I could put a birthday sticker in, but I don't think I will. I'm still undecided on what to do regarding putting any washi down there. So for now, I think I will just leave it at that. I'm happy with that. Sort of. Again, I'm undecided because I kind of like want to cover up that white out because it's not really white, is it? But still, for now, we'll leave it. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Like I said, if you're new to my channel and you have enjoyed this plan with me, please like and subscribe to the channel. I do try and put at least 3 videos a week up. But I am new to the YouTube game, if you like, so I'm a bit still getting my head around things. So, like I said, take care of yourselves, lovelies, and I will see you next time. Bye!